you're thinking to yourself, man, he's wearing the exact same shirt he was wearing in the last video. It's because I didn't get a shower last night. Because I'm working too damn hard, making money. Now, I made that video yesterday. I just haven't posted it yet. I'm gonna post it today. But, you know, I wanted to talk. I've brought this up here and there because ever since I've started this channel and people have watched the videos all the way from the beginning, a lot of people have said one thing or a handful of things, and like the thing I hear the most is, man, you curse. I mean, this is of complaints about my channel. People talking shit, bitching, trolling, whatever. Is, man, you curse too damn much. You just use way too many cuss words. And then, you know, it's you know, because when I get bored, I'll sit around and read the comments, and there's comments, sometimes I'll go back and read comments, you know, they were like forever ago and shit like that I never read before, that I never got a chance to read or whatever. Just sometimes. I don't get to read all of them, but, you know, if I'm bored, I'll go back and read comments and stuff like that, and I'll get these comments about how much I cuss. You know, the smoking thing bothers people and shit like that. The cursing bothers people. But what I found that's interesting is that people will go on these like put this fucking essay in this comment, like multiple paragraphs about like why I shouldn't curse and why I do and stuff like that. And sometimes people are they're a little more like they're a little more sort of analytical about it, to where they're thinking, well, you know, this someone who curses that much, it shows that, you know, it's, you know, education level and then this and that and the other, and really you're trying to make it psychologically, you're trying to do this and make up for that and all this other silly shit, you know. And then there are people who are like, you're just a fucking asshole. You're just a dumb fuck. You know, you make us truckers look bad. Blah 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 blah. Shit like that. You know, people that just genuinely, they just talk shit. You know, which is funny. You know, but anyways. You know, it's the same thing with the smoking thing. People are like, well, really, you know, your video, like, they try to give me, like, the advice, like, hey, man, your videos would be better if you did this and that and the other, and, you know, just to let you know, just people, it's like friendly advice, like, just friendly advice if you didn't curse so much, and, you know, you didn't smoke cigarettes, stuff like that. I'll say, let me say this right now. I'll just say it once in this video. I'll just try to say it once, okay? If you don't like you don't like how I am in my videos, how I talk, what I do, the context of my videos, what I say, don't fucking watch. Simple as that. There's a billion channels on YouTube that you could be watching. You don't have to watch this one. That's all I'm going to say about that. But what I wanted to explain about why I curse so much, and, you know, why I am the way I am in these videos. I'm always smoking a cigarette and stuff like that. You know, it's because this is me. And I've had people say, like, well, he's not really like that. This is an act that he plays. He's not really like that. No, this is what you see is what you get with me. You know, the reason I'm like this is because when I'm talking to you guys, which I'm talking to the camera, but I'm talking to you guys, what people will watch my videos, I talk to you guys as if I'm sitting around at a barbecue or a restaurant or something like that, or if I'm sitting around having a couple beers with my friends. I talk to the camera as if I'm talking to my friends. You know what I mean? So I'll sit around and I'll cuss and I'll speak frankly and honestly, and I'll smoke cigarettes and stuff like that. You know, the cigarette thing is just, you know, I'm a heavy smoker, and, you know, it's something I do when I'm talking and I'm thinking about shit, is like, I tend to smoke. It's kind of like a trigger. You know, and, you know, I know, like, well, man, you need to quit, you need to work on that, blah, blah, blah. Look, I fucking plan to quit, all right? You know, but just not today. I ain't quitting fucking today, and probably not tomorrow. But I will quit one day, trust me. But enough about that. You know, it's just, this is who I am. This is just how I am. You know what I mean? You know, and every once in a while, someone will say something like, well, like, somebody said, I think somebody said this the other day. Someone said, well, if I was your fucking dispatcher, you know, I'd fire you, or I'd do this or that, and blah, blah, blah. Who would want to know someone like that who cusses that much? Who would want to talk to somebody like that? You know, not to be an asshole, but if I'm being frank, if you think that when I'm around my mother, or like my stepdad, or like the corporate people up in the office at the company, or my dispatcher when I'm talking, you know, dispatchers when I'm talking to them on the phone, or shippers and receivers, or when I'm in, you know, a truck stop and talking to a cashier or something like that, I don't cuss. If you think that I do, if you think I'm the kind of person that just cusses to everybody, you're a fucking idiot. I do have an off switch for it. I actively make sure that I don't say curse words. You know, I'm a friendly guy. People who go back and watch that, like, you know, watch before you get on a trainer's truck video, people think I'm a fucking prick because of that video. I'm the nicest one. I'm one of the nicest motherfuckers you're ever gonna meet. You know, that's how I was raised. I was raised to be nice to people. You know, even if they're not fucking being nice to me. That's just customer service. That comes in when I'm dealing with shippers or receivers. They're being dicks, and I'm still nice to them, just because it tends to grease the wheels. Sometimes people are having a shitty day and they're being a dick to you. Just kill them with a little bit of kindness, and all of a sudden their fucking mood changes, and they want to be nice to you and call you sir and shit. It happens all the time. I do it all the time. You know, but I'm not like this. You know, I clean up the language when I'm like around people I don't know and stuff like that. But on here, it's like I'm talking to my buddies, and this is how I talk when I'm with my buddies. You know, we don't need to. You know, there's no pretense when it comes to me hanging out with my friends. You know, we're t-shirt wearing, tennis shoe wearing motherfuckers. You know, a lot of us are drinkers, and some of the people I know are smokers, and you know, they've got tattoos, I got tattoos. We're just basic, regular street people. You know what I mean? We're just basic. We're laymen. A lot of us ain't college educated. Even the ones that are, you know, there's no pretense. So I don't have pretense with my friends, and I don't bring it to my channel. Right? So instead of just trying to address this every time, you know, someone brings it up, or whenever, and bringing it up in videos all the time, I'll just make this video. And if I really need to, I'll just say, hey, look, I'll just refer someone to this video. Watch this video. It'll explain everything to you. But, you know, if like I said, if we were hanging around at a barbecue and you walked over and I was talking like I talk to you guys in these videos, and you're like, whoa, that guy cusses way too much, walk away. Go finish your beer somewhere else. Go join another conversation. You know? You know, it's not to, I don't talk like this to like fucking offend people that don't like cuss words. It's just, you know, how I talk, you know, and the whole, like, well, you're probably trying to sound tougher than you really are, and you're really making up for something, blah, blah, blah. No, it's just from a very young age, like the kids that I was hanging out with, that I grew up with, which we're in another state. I don't even know any of most of the kids I used to be friends with. But when I was a kid growing up, the kids I hung out with, they cursed a lot. And I cursed a lot. And all the friends I've ever hung out with, you know, we cursed a lot. When I was in high school, I hung out with a bunch of fucking metalheads. You know, we weren't star citizens. We weren't football players and cheerleaders, and we weren't in choir and shit like that. We were shitheads. We'd go pull a hey mister at a gas station, have some guy buy us beer, and go get drunk at the park. You know, we go and smoke cigarettes and cuss and shit like that. You know, we're not honor students or anything like that. That's not who we were, you know, and that's my friends to this day. We're not really like that. You know, we've grown up and stuff like that, but, you know, this is just how I talk. You know, if I met you in person off camera, you know, and I didn't know you and stuff like that, in a more professional setting, I'd still talk like I do, but with sans all the cuss words and shit like that. I just talk like this because I'm among friends. You guys are my friends, right? I hope that explains it a little bit. I hope that puts things into context and allows some of you to understand why I am the way I am just a little bit more, at least in the context of my videos, why I'm like that. But I'm out of memory because I got videos stacked up on my phone I need to upload. I'll make more videos later. If I make a video if I have something to talk about. If I really don't have shit to talk about, I may not make a video, you know, because it's just, you know, I don't know. Nobody wants to see that shit. Nobody wants to see me vlogging every day. This is my day to day. No one wants to see a day in the life of the young Texas trucker. Maybe some of you do, but I think it'd be boring. But that's all I got for now. So I will talk to you guys later.